நாராயணனே நமக்கே பறை தருவான் பாரோர் புகழப் படிந்தேலோர் எம்பாவாய். Margazhi casts a unique spell of spirituality on the world, which awakens to a renewed era of devotion. Every morning dawns resonating with the sacred chants of Thiruppavai in temples and homes, spreading the divine energy. Thiruppavai can broadly be divided into 3 sections. Pasurams 1 to 5 contain Andal's declaration of intent, where she describes the greatness and glory of Lord Krishna, the discipline associated with Pavai Nonbu, and invites her friends to join her. Pasurams 6 to 15 are about Andal's efforts to form a group of like-minded young girls for performing the Pavai Nonbu together. Pasurams 16 onwards cover the efforts in waking up Lord Krishna, 16 to 20, praising and worshipping the Lord, 21 to 28, and 29th Pasuram being the final prayer, and the 30th being the final blessing from the Pavai Nonbu. With this structure in mind, let us explore the Pasurams of Thiruppavai. The first Pasuram is Margazhi tingaL madi niRainDa nannALal nīrAdap pOduvIr pOduminO nErizhaiyIr malgum AyppADich selvach siRumeergAL kUrvEl koDuntozhilan nandagOpan kumaran ErArnda kaNNi yasOdai iLanjchingam kArmEnich sengaN kadir madiyam mugattAn நாராயணனே நமக்கே பறை தருவான் பாரோர் புகழப் படிந்தேலோர் எம்பாவாய். In this first Pasuram, Andal calls upon her friends and invites them to join her in observing the Pavai Nonbu. Andal has taken inspiration from the Katyayani Vratham mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam, and she decides to create her own version of the Vratham. She considers herself and her friends as gopis. Srivilliputturu becomes Gokulam or AyppADich, and the Vattapatrashayi temple in Srivilliputturu is nandagOpan's home where Krishna resides. Sri Krishna has declared that of all the months he is Margashirsha or Margazhi, and that is the setting for Thiruppavai. It is the full moon and the first day of Margazhi. Andal invites all her friends from AyppADich for bathing in the river early in the morning and then proceed to worship Lord Krishna. It is a tough task to wake up in the cold month of Margazhi when one wants to just feel the warmth of the sheets and sleep for just a little longer. Reluctantly woken up for the ritual bath, the girls ask her to tell them about this Vratham. Andal describes Krishna as the young son of the chieftain Nandagopa, who holds a spear to protect his son. Krishna, the son of Yashoda, is like a lion cub. His dark body is like the dark black clouds. His eyes are red like the lotus that blooms in the early morning sunlight. His face is as bright as the sun and the moon. That Krishna, that Narayana himself will give us the boon we seek. Andal, being a young girl, refers to the boon as parai in this Pasuram, which is a percussion instrument like a drum. Young children are extremely fond of rhythms, and the parai was their instrument of choice for singing. Vaishnava Acharyas have said that the parai refers to the final objective or the fruit of the vow, and that is moksham or paramapadam, reaching God's abode to eternally serve him. All the Pasurams end with Elor and Empavai. Elor means know this or accept this. Andal seems to ask her friends to understand and then accept. In other words, don't observe this Nonbu just because I ask you to do it. You will yourself understand and accept if you will consider the end objective. Empavai. This is a simple reference to her companions. My dear friends, a refrain with which she concludes the last line of each Pasuram. Vaishnava Acharyas have said this is Katyayani Nonbu and the vow is addressed to Goddess Mahalakshmi. Therefore, the word Pavai denotes Pirati. Empavai should be taken to mean, O Pirati, as this is a Vratham addressed to you, only you can help us succeed and complete this vow. Every Pasuram, therefore, is a supplication to Goddess Mahalakshmi, beseeching her grace for the successful completion. Each Pasuram carries at least one Sanskrit name or Tamil Tirunamam of the incarnation of Lord Sriman Narayana. The first Pasuram carries the name Narayana and the Divya Desham referred to here is Sri Vaikuntham or Paramapadam. The core message in this Pasuram is Sriman Narayana is the sole grantor of moksha. One must make all efforts to attain Sriman Narayana's grace and blessings. And here in the first Pasuram, we also see the first expression of Bhakti in the Navavida Bhakti as propounded in Srimad Bhagavatam, which is Shravanam, hearing the name of the Lord, Narayana. Sri Ramakrishna would always say, if a man takes one step towards God, God comes 100 steps towards him. Similarly, sincerely observing the Nonbu would bring us closer to experiencing Krishnanubhavam because the Lord is ever ready to come closer to us. Andal Tiruvadigalé Sharanam.